Exploring the body-mind connection through blood pressure, stress, and stroke. Number 1331, VMT Sharp 689, August 21, 2025. By Gerald C. EclaireMD Foundation. Category: Psychology and Pathophysiology. For over 20 years, I have been building my own medical AI system, which I call Chronic. I began in 2002, when I was battling obesity, type 2 diabetes, retinopathy, neuropathy with a foot ulcer, cardiovascular disease, and kidney problems. These were not abstract words in a textbook, they were part of my daily life. To fight back, I trained myself in medicine and focused on data. I built prediction models that linked blood sugar control to lifestyle factors such as BMI, fasting glucose, carbs and sugar intake, walking steps, sleep, stress, hydration, and even weather. My goal was simple: understand the body through numbers, and prevent complications before they happened. That work kept me alive for many years. But on June 21, 2025, everything changed. At the age of 78, I suffered my first stroke. For most of my life, I had low blood pressure and was never diagnosed with chronic hypertension. Yet age brought vascular stiffening. My pulse pressure had widened from 38 mm of mercury in 2018 to 50 mm of mercury in 2025. The trigger came in one painful moment. Emotional stress from a business investment dispute. My systolic blood pressure shot up to 175 mm of mercury, rupturing blood vessels near the pons region of my brain. In that instant, I became a stroke patient. After being discharged from the hospital on June 27, I was shaken but also determined. I read more than 3,000 pages of medical books and published medical papers, and I wrote over 25,000 words of my own research on stroke, brain function, and vascular health. I asked myself, why did this happen, and how can I prevent it from happening again? My answer was to evolve my AI system once more. Today, I measure my blood pressure 24 to 30 times per day. By July 2026, I will have collected more than 10,000 data points, but I am not chasing averages. Instead, I focus on readings above 130 mm of mercury, and I ask, which stressors pushed my blood pressure up, and by how much? This is not a vague talk about stress. This is about quantifying how emotions, personality traits, and psychological triggers translate into hypertension and stroke risk. My vision is very clear. First, to identify fingerprints of psychological stress, such as type A personality traits, on vascular stiffness and brain dynamics. Second, to develop predictive markers for stroke or heart attack, before the body gives warning signs. Third, to establish a new field of quantitative psychophysiology, where stress is no longer soft or immeasurable, but instead becomes hard data expressed in percentages and energy values. This journey is both scientific and personal. A stroke was my wake-up call. Through Chronic Tool, I am turning crisis into discovery. My body provides the data, my mind supplies the discipline, my heart gives the reason, to live longer, healthier, and to help others avoid what I have endured. A scientific statement and a personal promise. I am working to transform stress, long regarded as vague, soft, or unmeasurable, into hard data, by linking psychological triggers to blood pressure spikes above 130 mm of mercury. I am quantifying what medicine has traditionally left as qualitative. To me, this is not just research, it is the opening of a new frontier. Disclaimer: this content is for educational reference only and not medical advice. No doctor-patient relationship is created. You may share this summary freely, but it must not be edited or republished as your own.